Elrond's price action. Elrond right now sitting at the $100. Obviously, it's struggling a bit, but the good thing is that we know those major levels that we should be taking a look at and keeping in mind. Right now, we can see how for the longest time here, Elrond pushed all the way up to the 217, downtrended for a bit, did this, some sort of a descending triangle that we had. As soon as it broke out of it, it continued to move upwards back up to the 245. So we know what Elrond is actually capable of. 245, $250 region. We see here that this is a very important support line, support zone that buyers typically try to come in. We had a couple areas where we actually found that support at it here. And even when we bounce back down, now we have 1 data point, 2 data points, 3 data points, and we definitely found as soon as we broke below it, we tried to come back to retest it, got rejected off of it a couple times, 3-4 times, and now we've been trending back downwards to find that support back at these levels. So overall, we know where that support and resistance is. We'll take this off here, but I think the biggest thing we need to take a look at as well is definitely the $100. The $100 is a very critical resistance at the moment that we're taking a look at. We found the support here somewhere close to the 73. You see accumulation happen, but we're finding that resistance at the moment. The same thing with Bitcoin at the moment. We've been downtrending ever since May 5th. We know where the support or the resistance is. Elrond definitely found a bit of a bottom here, a good hammer candle here, and for whoever doesn't really know what hammer candles are, it's basically a good bearish, a good bullish reversal candle. If you're seeing that after a downtrend and we see something like this, it's usually signifying a reversal in the market. Right now, it's basically telling us, look, buyers, we've been downtrending for a while. Sellers pushed the price all the way down to the 66. Buyers said no and actually pushed the price back above the opening price. And you'll see how that bullish sentiment started to play out again. And the fact that we broke out of this downward trend that we've been moving. Now, obviously we see a bit of indecisiveness in the market. We're seeing that the $100 is definitely where Elrond is trying to break through. We had a couple 12-hour candles trying to break above. Maybe the 4-hour will show you it more and more, but we definitely have some sort of resistance somewhere close to 120. So as we move up right now, Elrond's all the way in the bottom. We know what Elrond's capable of, $250, and we do have significant resistances. But I think as soon as Elrond breaks above the $100, find that support at it, come back to retest, I think these higher levels are definitely going to be what we're looking at, somewhere close to that 180, depending on where that support is found or not. So right now, this is where we're sitting at, and yeah, man, it's definitely with Elrond. I would say it's definitely 100% depending on Bitcoin's price action. We're seeing that being mimicked at the moment.
Yeah, of course. No, you're totally right. Like, it's important to examine these altcoins to understand, the major support and resistance levels that are relevant for these altcoins. But ultimately, Bitcoin is leading the market. Again, doing TA on these alts, it just gives us an understanding of the relevant levels to the specific altcoins. Now, one thing I'd want to mention as well is, dude, we're seeing some strength with Elrond. 12-hour MACD, bullish crossover. RSI, we're seeing some bullish divergence here in the short term. So we're above the 618. We're testing the 200 exponential moving average on the, I believe this is the, this is 12-hour, the daily. Yeah, we're testing the 200 EMA on the daily. So if we can start to hold above $100, it's a good sign. And we're starting to see some strength, bullish divergence on the RSI, MACD on the 12, bullish crossover. So if Bitcoin can hold it together, then Elrond's starting to show some signs of strength.